Hello. This video will be attempting to explain my favorite checksum algorithm, Fletcher's checksum. This algorithm was made by John Fletcher in the 1970s. If you don't know what a checksum algorithm is, or what its purpose is, it's basically an algorithm that adds up the data of a stream of data or a file, hence the name sum, and it generates a fixed length integer or string. This is meant to verify the integrity of the data relative to the data that was originally transmitted. So if I am downloading a file, say, off the internet, and the person hosting the file provides a checksum of the file, that checksum is the summation of all data in that file. So I'm provided a specific string or integer that correlates with that file. So when I receive it, if I put it into a checksum algorithm, I can compare the two checksums and of my file that I've received and the original person's checksum that was hosting the file. And if they're different, then that means something has been modified in the file, or there might have been an error. There might have been an error in the transmission of that file. So that's just a quick rundown on what a checksum is. So into what Fletcher's checksum is. Fletcher's checksum generates a 16-bit integer. However, in other iterations, it has been modified to generate, say, 32 or 64-bit. But we're looking at the original checksum. So it generates a 16-bit integer composed of two 8-bit integers, part A and part B. So when we look at, this is an example of the first cycle, because as you know, checksums run in loops. So in our first iteration of our loop, we have the variable A and variable B. So first, A equals itself plus x sub 0, and what x is in this equation is our data array. So it's like a set in mathematics. So we have this, it's just A equals itself plus the first variable in that set. This is all modulo 255. This is done to keep the value that we get within the range of 8 bits. It could actually be also 256. In fact, that would allow for more values if it was 256. Not sure why Fletcher made it 255. But anyways, yeah, moduloing keeps it, because as I said, it's fixed length. We need to have it both values as 8-bit variables. So we have A, very self-explanatory. This is what happens in every checksum algorithm. And we have our other variable, b. B is, I would describe it as a cumulative variable. What I mean by that is every cycle, the current value of A is added to B. So B is an accumulation of all of the values that A has had. Try to get that through your head. It's when you look at the code, it's a little bit more understandable. But again, this is modulo 255. And our code. So A, B, blah, blah, blah. We have our loop here where everything happens. So as I just stated, A equals itself plus the part of the data buffer is what I coded this to be. I probably should have made this a for loop, but whatever. Modulo 255, and B equals B plus A modulo 255. So that's what the code looks like of the Fletcher's checksum. Our return, this is our checksum that is returned. We take B, which is again a 8-bit integer. We bit shift that 8 places, so it is now a 16-bit integer padded with 8 bits on the right, 8 zeros on the right, and we append A in that blank space. This returns our final 16-bit checksum composed of 2 8-bit parts. Very interesting, I think. This is kind of just extra information. It's just our cycles put into words. So yeah, that is Fletcher's checksum. It is, for reasons that I could not fully describe, a lot more secure than a regular checksum. So, thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to try to make more videos, like explaining checksums, because cryptography is kind of something I'm really interested in. So, thanks for watching.